Hello and welcome back to Clicks on the Side. Well, the set has been released and the invites are out. Today we are going to be doing a 300-point modern theme team build surrounding the Hellfire Gala Avengers set. I'm going to do a couple different videos because I love quite a few of these figures and try to do a team centered around each one. Today we are going to start off by focusing on number 7 from the set, who I lovingly call Dr. Drip. We have Dr. Doom himself in all of his glory. Just an amazing sculpt on this guy. Everything that I would imagine Dr. Doom to wear in a formal setting. They really outdone themselves with this set. There we are. We'll actually move him over just a wee bit because he's got a bigger card. There is Dr. Doom. Has the Minions of Doom team ability, Avengers, Latveria, X-Men, Armor, Mystical, Ruler, and Scientist keywords. He has been errated already, so he does have a range of 4. He should have flight. So he has flight, and of course the damage symbol is missing on the card. So that should obviously be there. We are playing him at his 100-point click, but he does have a 45 as well. All figures with this set comes with the Gala Invite trait. Dr. Doom starts the game with an invite token. Once per turn for all characters with this trait, when a friendly character with the Avengers keyword attacks, you may remove an invite token from a friendly character to replace a die in their attack roll with a 5. Also has the trait High Fashion, which all of them have high fashion. They're just different. So his is Fur and Cloak and Royal Armor. When a friendly character with the X-Men keyword hits and 2 5s was rolled, until your next turn, friendly characters have the Minions of Doom team ability. So he's, like I said, we're going to start him off at 100 points. Going to have Running Shot, Pin Psi, and a special damage and a special defensive power. Let's take a look at those. Has the defensive power Kneel Before Doom, Mastermind, and Invulnerability. Hoping for something a little bit stronger than Invuln, but it is what it is. Does have the special damage power of Doom. Doom does not compromise. Leadership, Outwit. When an opposing effect would replace a die in a roll, you may roll a d6. 4 through 6, the replacement is ignored and the roll is immediately finalized. That is crazy, and I love it. It's going to come in very handy for teams with the probability control, and it just come out in your favor in so many ways. But that is Dr. Doom. So what keyword did we decide to focus on to build a team around him? I thought about just doing Avengers, but I felt like I was played out. I thought about doing Mystical, but there's so many Mystical pieces you can do it with Wheels of Vengeance. So I went Scientist. Mainly, there was one reason mainly, actually, and that was because of the fact that I feel like he needs something to let him survive a little bit more, a little bit of support, shall you say. And who better as a scientist to give him that support than from Wheels of Vengeance, common number 10, Night Nurse. I know, the lowly Night Nurse, just stitching people together, keeping them alive. But I want her on this team specifically for her special damage power, which we'll get to in a moment. No team abilities, but does have Defenders, Heroes for Hire, Marvel Knights, and Scientist keywords. And there is the special damage power Painkiller. Support. Adjacent friendly characters that share a keyword with Night Nurse can reduce penetrating damage. Excuse me. So that's where it will help her, where she'll be able to help out Doom. Since Doom has flight, he can just carry Night Nurse around and pretty much turn his invuln into invincible. Well, not quite. You get the idea. It'll turn it into reducing, so yeah. Or be able to reduce penetrating damage. So, very handy indeed for only 20 points, and then she's got 2 clicks of that, and ends up with support anyway past that. So if you had to mastermind to her, you could. But ideally, you wouldn't have to, and she could just heal up Dr. Doom whenever he was needing a little bit of help. All right, so who is going to join these two? We are going to bring in from our Wakanda OP kit. It's actually going to be the Queen herself. Well, was Queen. I don't know if she still is. But Shere is going to come in. And we're actually going to be using her tag team card from that OP kit. It is MV23009.1. 45 points. She has the team player ability, Wakanda, Mystical, Ruler, and Scientist keywords. Has a trait, Wakanda Design Group. When establishing theme teams, other friendly characters with the Scientist keyword gain the Wakanda keyword. So this will technically make this team a Wakandan themed team. And you'll see why here in just a moment. Got 4 clicks long, only 3 range. Has a second trait, the Ancient Future. Free. Choose 2 listed effects Shere can use until chosen effects. Let me try that again. Choose 2 listed effects. Shere can use the chosen effects until she chooses again. You can choose between Shape Change, Flight, Close Combat Expert, and Invulnerability. And that leads to the team up portion of her card. Has the team up trait Black Panther. When Shere uses the Ancient Future trait, choose a friendly character named Black Panther. That character can use the 2 options she didn't choose until she chooses again. That will come in very handy. As you can see, our next character is also from the same Wakandan OP kit. Is the Black Panther. Like I said, this is now going to be a Wakandan theme team. And that is important for this character. MV23008 has the Fantastic Four team ability, Avengers, Fantastic Four, Illuminati, Wakanda, Ruler, Scientist, and Warrior keywords. Has the trait Wakanda Forever. Stealth. Friendly characters with the Wakanda keyword have the Fantastic Four team ability. When Black Panther is KO'd, this effect continues for the rest of the game, Protected Pulse Wave. So there, everybody on this team will have the Fantastic Four team ability, which is when this character is KO'd after resolutions, each other friendly character using this team ability heals 1 click. So just another way to try to keep your big boys up if your lower points, easier to kill characters go down. Also has a special attack power throughout. Antarctic Vibranium Claws. Blade Claws Fangs. When Black Panther uses it, hit characters can't use stop. So right there, that'll help you get through any pesky stop clicks that might be on your opponent's team. Very handy. Has the super senses, and there's leadership. You always need some leadership, although you do get some of that from Doom. And charge on top. Some flurry later on with combat reflexes and exploit. For 50 points, not bad at all. But I think we can still give them a little bit more survivability. And we're going to do that with one of my favorite pieces to use. I know you've seen it in other videos before, and you probably will see it in more. But at 25 points from the Avengers 60th set, I am just in love with number 040, Super Rare SpiderMan. He does have the SpiderMan family team ability and the team player ability, which unfortunately for this team won't come in handy because he's already going to have the Well, I guess he could copy Minions of Doom. Why not? Well, he can copy Minions of Doom from that. Has the Avengers, Fantastic Four, Marvel Knights, Spider-Man family, Celebrity Reporter, and Scientist keywords. Has the trait Spider Sense. Once per turn, when Spider-Man is attacked, you may re-roll the attack roll. Fantastic. Just get that for free. Also has the trait Marvel Team Up. Friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Avengers keyword have Team Player. So that would give Team Player to everyone but Night Nurse so far. And actually, the last character wouldn't get it either. So it would give Team Player to Doom, to Shere, and Black Panther. And that's going to come in handy because they're going to need, at least Black Panther and Shere are going to need Spider-Man family to give them super duper senses. As they will then have super senses from a 4 through 6. We're starting him on his 25-point click, so no special movement. It's just a flat 8 move, but he does fly, has super strength, super senses, and outwit. There's the special movement he gets on his second click if he gets down to it. Charge, flurry, plasticity. When Spider-Man hits after resolutions, choose one. Give a hit character an action token. A hit character modifies attack -2 until your next turn. A hit character gains immobile until your next turn. Odds are you probably will not get to see that click since it's only 2 clicks long. One good hit will do it, but with his super duper senses and that spider sense, hopefully he can survive a little bit. But 25 points, it's a taxi, and it's just great to give super duper senses to your team. That leaves 60 points left. 5 points of that is going to go to Bucky's arm. To give this character super senses on a roll of 6. And close combat expert. Is a little bit of a waste because he does have it later on in his dial, but not to start off. And I want him to start off with it. We are looking at the super rare number 053A from the next phase set, ManThing. At 55 points, he'll finish this off. In we go. ManThing does have the mystical team ability, animal, monster, mystical, and scientist keywords. Has the trait One with the Swamp, Stealth. When ManThing starts the game, generate 4 plant hindering terrain markers anywhere on the map. This game, those markers have, quote, when this marker hinders line of fire, characters instead modify defense +2, end quote. I believe Poison Ivy had something very similar to that. Free, place ManThing in any plant marker within 3 squares. Starts off 55 points, has 5 clicks with plasticity, a special attack power that goes throughout, combat reflexes, and exploit weakness. He is giant sized as well, so he'll get that colossal stamina. Or the giant sized willpower roll, whatever you want to call it. Has another trait as well. Free of the Bloodstone, charge, invincible, and steal energy. That is just crazy. And also there's that special attack, Immolation, Death Touch, poison, and super strength. So if you give him Bucky's arm to start off, it's a 13 for 5 damage, for 5 penetrating damage. He can charge on top of his plasticity, has invincible on top of his combat reflexes. This guy can do some serious damage, but you just gotta get him up there. Once you get him up there, he can put in the work. So that is it. That is a 300-point modern theme team for technically Wakanda, starring Dr. Doom himself from the Hellfire Gala. I would say easily in the top 3 of my favorite sculpts from this. It's really close between him and first place. I really liked that She-Hulk sculpt. But between those two would be my favorite. Like I said, I am planning on doing a couple more teams, or focusing around Hellfire Gala characters. I could also do some for the original Hellfire Gala if you were interested in seeing some of those. And then I do intend on getting the third set as it comes out later, I believe, in the fall. But let me know what you think, and thank you for joining me. And until next time, this has been Clicks on the Side.